Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Hell Clock, and today we are going to be running Act 3. Just unlocked it last time. You can see I switched up the build a tiny bit. We're going to be running Holy Rosary too, but only to a slight extent because I did get this relic where, this one right here, where it casts automatically. I'm not going to sit here and cast it. I'm mainly going to focus on this Meteor spell, Mataderia, which is pretty much our big damage dealer. And I'm basically just going to have this one because you don't even need to have the spell equipped, which is actually kind of cool. You don't even need to have it equipped. You could just run around and you'll just automatically cast it. But I do kind of want to be able to level it up a little bit too, so it can do some more damage. So let's go check out Act 3. This is going to be fresh. I haven't seen Act 3 yet, so let's... This isn't... Okay. Are we going in the future now? This is kind of interesting. This looks like the future. Oh my gosh, we are. Oh my gosh, damage right away. Not quite what I would have wanted it on, but you know, that's fine because the Mataderia is, I mean, that's our main spell. What? I was not expecting this. Why are we in the future? Man, I must have missed a story segment somewhere. What is happening here? Okay, we're gonna explore this. Skill speed. See, so I'm probably just gonna do damage. We'll take some good damage on that spell. What is this? We're in a legit subway system. This map, this is an interesting setup too. I think this would be projectile speed. See, I don't want to put too much points into it. If I just get some good damage upgrades or something that seems cool, then we'll go with that. But for the most part, I'm just... and also one of the other reasons too is you can see right here, it has put good stats. We're pretty much a fire build. Our repeater does fire damage. Our meteor does fire damage. So this gives me 21 additional fire damage and some lifesteal. So overall, it's just a good item to have. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for a little bit of everything, I guess. We need to find all the cursed relics, or the cursed shrines, so we can start getting the higher tier gear. And then we're just gonna need to get stronger. We have 10 runs to do this, so I mean, I'm pretty confident we'll be able to do it in 10 runs. And then from there, I don't know what we'll do when we clear this. I don't know if we'll focus mainly on the story mode or if we'll start doing more runs here. The only issue I have with doing these types of runs is it's a lot harder to get a build going because there's no farming. I can't farm. That's the only thing. You know, I could try to get a build going, but I can't farm specific items over and over because you're limited to the amount of runs you can do. And that makes it really hard to do certain things. So I don't know if we'll focus on the story mode going forward or if we'll do some runs here and there with this. I don't know. I really don't know what the right... Man, this zone is huge. This zone is way bigger. It looks like there's way more different possibilities and areas to go to. Okay, let's do the buff intensity. But you know, I do want to move through the game and get higher hell level difficulties because right now, this is still literally my first run doing this game. So, oh wow, yeah, it's a different type of chest too. Wow. That was not something I was expecting. Cool. So, I mean, that means, if we're going to the future here, then that opens this game up to unlimited possibilities. We could go to space next. you know? What's stopping us from going to space? I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't be like, oh man, what? I'd be totally all for it. Hell yeah, let's go to space. Okay, let's do the damage. Do the critical chance percentage. Oh, here we go. Here's our cursed shrine. Because again, we switched builds a couple times, but really, I haven't really... Wait, okay. I was wondering why no one's spawning. But I really haven't gotten... I got good items for a repeater build. I got all those. Those are pretty easy to get. But once you start opening up more spells, then it gets harder to get the ones you're looking for, because once you unlock like all the acts and you start doing the different stages, then you just start seeing more variety, and it's harder to get. It's harder to get the things I want to get. But I guess this mode has them all unlocked. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get the ones I want. Okay, so oh, there's a chest over here too. Because I literally only got one Meteor item this whole game. So it's like cool. I want to move over to do a build for that, but I can't. But it does seem like I possibly got one of the more important ones, because I would imagine this cast 3 times is a really, really good one for this build. That seems incredibly powerful. So I think we did good by at least getting that one. Let's do elemental damage. Mana cost? I don't care about that. Let's do the cooldown reduction. I thought that was the boss. I wasn't even looking at the ways. That was only the halfway point. Is that guy? Oh, wow. Okay. I remember you. Ooh. Nope, I don't remember you. You're different. You look like the Nest from Act 2, but you're not. Or from Act 1, maybe. Heap of Suffering. Okay, Passage takes your summons along with you. Brute always dies at the end of the taunt. Activating Prayer of Health. Okay, converts Meteor to physical damage with 50% increased damage and no damage over time effects. Okay, well there's the other item. See, that's not really good for my build though, because I've been mainly putting, you know, like fire damage and stuff items on here. I don't know how much physical damage I'm gonna actually have. I'll have to look. And then that totally changes what I'm doing with my repeater too, because my repeater does fire damage also. So that would totally shift my build around, but that's a good... How much damage increase does this one do? 78, man. So you get some pretty good damage increases from these. But then you lose the damage over time on the ground too. I guess you would do bigger numbers, but maybe less overall damage? I don't know. You know, you would hit harder initially. But I kind of like the damage on the ground too, because that's a lot of damage you do. Okay, what's taking so long? Oh my gosh, there was one guy down there. Are you serious? Alright, let's do the damage. So that's kind of why I like the story mode, but oh, another guy just chilling down there. The story mode makes it a lot easier to be able to collect your items and do stuff, but I don't know what happens after we clear the story. Okay, now we're getting to, are we getting tier 5 upgrades? Less life but more endurance. What is, oh, man, I don't even know what endurance does in this game. What is endurance? I don't even know if I want this, though. I think I'll just keep that. Just because I don't know what endurance does. Is there a compendium in here? There's not, huh? Okay, did we clear it? I think we did. Now this guy has a lot of HP. Look, his thing can't hit me though. It keeps orbiting around me. Sucker. Ooh, is this really a dead end? That's a big dead end. Yeah, this zone is much bigger, with much bigger dead ends. Okay, so we gotta go up. We got plenty. I mean, we got 10 runs to clear this, so I'm not... I have a feeling we're gonna do it. You know, we just need to get... I need to just kind of upgrade my gear to tier 5, so... We'll do a couple runs where we literally just sort of take our time and explore. Level up a little bit more. These levels are huge, though. Yeah, much more... See, look. Oh, okay, no, this looks the right way. But the other way would have been the wrong way. Elemental, let's do the damage area of effect skills. Because the other way would have been the wrong way. I wouldn't mind getting to the boss, but I don't think we will. Ooh, another curse shrine. Ooh, this is... Okay, this is gonna be a test to see what happens when... I don't know if we'll be able to do this in time. Oh, this guy's gonna have a lot of health. Are you serious? It's gonna be close. 3, 2. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna get it. Dang. Yeah, so I don't know what happens. It probably stays there, but okay. So we did get this item. Again, I don't know if I want to. I don't think we're gonna use it right now. I don't want to totally switch up my build here because we're going with all fire. And I think the percentage I have in fire damage... Oh, did we get a... 2 new points. When did I get the... Oh, the constellations. See, like, even right now, we're going to get more fire damage. Because I even purposely went this way so I could get fire damage. And then we went over here, too. Or where else did we go? Right here to get more fire damage. You know, I purposely did this constellation. Like, we can undo all, but I don't know. I don't think I want to. Ignited enemies deal reduced damage to you. Physical damage taken as fire. Let's keep going. Wait, no. Ignited enemies deal... Okay, I think we might skip this area. Let's see. Can we click on that one? Yeah, see more fire damage. Ignite chance, fire damage. Actually, man, I should have went to this tree. But see, now we get more fire damage. We'll get more fire damage again here. Okay, so let's confirm those. Actually, okay, yeah, I put the point on there. Yeah, so let's go extra 20% fire damage. Extra 15% fire damage. It's a bummer that a lot of these skills, the majority of them usually end up changing the type of damage it does. I kind of wish that was less of a thing. I would like to see them rely more on changing how the spell works versus changing how the damage changes. Because I would really like that item as fire. You know, the one we just got, the... Well, I guess we can't. Let's see it right now. The one we got where we just got the 50%, 57% increased damage, and no damage over time effects. That's fine. But why does it have to convert it to physical damage? It would be cool if it stayed fire damage, and then increases... And it increases the damage by 57%. You know, you get a big damage increase, but then you lose that damage over time. See, that would be something better. Like, that would be... That's how you're changing the spell. But there's a little bit, maybe too many options where we're lowering... We're going to do all our points in the crit stuff now. Where we're lowering our... Or not lowering, where we're changing our status types. Or, I don't get why that has to be a thing. That's the only thing. Okay, that's a lot of mana. Yeah, oh, there we go. What's the max for these? 1200? Okay, so we'll obviously buy this one. That's probably all I can buy, huh? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's what we need now. We need to start getting our tier 5 gear, and then we'll be bonkers. I didn't even realize the tiers for these items either. Tier 1, Tier 2. So you can get Tier 3 of the same thing and it'll have better stats. I just learned that right now. Okay, so let's go back. We'll keep what we have. We'll probably do 3 runs again. See what we can do. We'll do these first 2 runs. These next 2 runs will just be... Oh, that's sweet. Oh, these are both really good. Let's go with... Oh, man. Let's go with buff intensity. Gonna do, we'll do the cooldown. That's a good one. Mana cost reduction? No. We'll do the critical damage. Do area effect. There's a portal skill. I think I can skip this one though, because I do want to get to... Oh, 5th floor. Oh man, where was the... That was more skips than I thought it was going to be. Because I wanted to get to the, increases critical damage. Because I wanted to get to that shrine, and I think it was on 4. Okay, so this one is more this one's more mana. So these ones aren't really as good, huh? They even have less recycle value. I'd rather have... Still, I think I'd rather have the less mana cost. Do another area effect. There's that. What floor did we make it to? Skill speed. Let's do critical damage. Should have known that was the wrong way. We will just kind of focus on the elites. Like we usually do. Damn, he ran right when I did it. Crazy how much HP those guys have. Yeah, okay, so this was the floor, so we got to 6. So let's go find that shrine again. I think the curse was over here, yep. So let's do this. Alright, physical resistance or just keep the life? We'll just keep the life. I don't... The resistances don't seem super important for me right now. Because it feels that we haven't really been dying. Again, I don't really know what endurance does, so we'll keep the life. Someone's gotta let me know what endurance does. Okay, so is that it? Yep. Shrine complete, extra constellation. So that'll give us that extra fire damage that I think we were looking at. Okay, so now the boss. Right? No? Is this not a boss floor? 7? Shouldn't this be a boss floor? Oh, maybe this is different. Floor 7 is supposed to be the boss. got a lot of money here. Damn. Okay, we'll do the elemental damage. Okay, where's... Oh, okay, so 8 is the boss, huh? Do I even need to move? It doesn't even seems that he can hit me. I mean, I guess he is hitting me. See, when we turn that crit thing on, you can see the damage just spike up. Yeah, this guy doesn't do much to us right now. He does have a ton of HP, though. See, now that's a slightly better version. Ooh, this one would have been a cool one. Future weapon. Phantom marksman shot bounces 4 times. That's kind of a cool one. I mean... Let's just take that one again, and I'll sell it probably. Oh, now we're on a literal train. Cool. Yeah, this last stage really changes up the environment here. Okay, so now we're stuck in just this tiny train and we have to survive the waves. That's cool. This is a really good, this is a really good zone for this spell too. A really good biome. Because such small areas, they're always going to be clumped up. That's going to be really good for my repeater and my meteor. Okay. Skill projectile amount. Way less base damage. That's probably really good for my repeater. But the lack of base damage, that's a lot. I don't think so for now. Because I don't want to hurt my damage too much for... Oh, damn it. I don't want to hurt my damage too much for my main spell, my meteor. Well, this is kind of cool. This is a different way to do this level. Oh, this is the 7 o'clock train. Okay, so 410. This is considered 410. So I wonder, can we not... I wonder if we can not skip this stuff. How's that gonna work? Okay, so we're still on the train. I guess we can skip these on. Oh man, of course now I have no gold. What a shame. Oh, come on, give me enough gold right here to buy something. Okay, dude. We could buy the attack speed. Oops, I didn't even see what we switched it out with though. I should have paid attention to that. My goodness, how much HP do you have, buddy? I mean, hopefully we'll kill him before the time runs out. I honestly don't know if we will. Halfway. Oh yeah, we'll get it. Jeez, this is a very... This is such a long fight. "45 seconds. Okay, we're gonna have to remember this. We're gonna have to remember how long this takes. Okay, so we're going to the final destination. Passage leaves a plague damage, phantom marksman hits reduced physical resistance, shadow dash. I can't even re-roll anything, I have no money. Let's do buff duration. Okay, so the final zone, we have 2 minutes. Ooh yeah, let's do the curse. Yeah, this is the big ramp up now. I can feel how much damage these guys all take now. Man, I don't even know if I'll be able to do this in time though. It kind of seems we don't have the damage. Left. Will probably be pretty close, depending on how much damage these future elites have. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna need a pretty big jump up in damage here. Am I gonna need to level up my skills even more? My skill levels? Kinda seems like it. I think there's room to level up my skills a little bit more. Let's at least kill this guy. Mana. Okay, well this one's obviously better, so we'll take that.
I reckon fortune's on our side.
Yeah, well that's a bummer. We're not gonna clear this curse, huh? Kind of close, but man, yeah, that's a lot of. Those guys have a lot of HP now. Hell clock has run out. Okay, so we did get a bunch of items. Nothing really that we're gonna put in our lineup though. I should probably go in and just sell everything now too. Okay, so we got, how many points did we get? Just one? Okay, well, we'll put that over here for extra fire damage. Alright, let's decompose or break down all the stuff we know we're not gonna use. Again, I just don't know what happens when, you know, when we clear Act 3, that's it, huh? Like, I think it's done. If not, then I'm totally screwing myself by doing this. Which one's the difference? Physical damage, life, fire resistance, mana regeneration, life on kill. 132 damage, 171 damage. That's a pretty big damage upgrade. Wait, why doesn't it let me swap it? Okay, so let's sell a bunch of these. We'll kind of sell the spells we know we're not going to use. Won't use bombardment anymore. Not going to use the guards. Won't use them. Quills, no. Bell, no. Yeah, because I just kind of assume once we clear this, right, it's done. And then we start a new run at a different hell level. And we basically have to start over fresh from a new beginning. And if not, then again, I'm totally screwing myself here. But we'll see. Alright, because I want to sell some of these just so I can get more so we can get more stones. Or more shards. Okay, we'll keep it like that. So let's go over here then, see how many level ups that gets us. So 2 extra points. So we can do, see, I can do a point here. So maybe that's what we need to do. So that'll get us quite a bit of skill levels there. So maybe that's what we need to do to make sure we're scaling up with the game. So we can get that to 8, that to 8, and then that to 8. So that'll increase our base damage for everything. We can get that to 8. And then hopefully we see some higher tier items here. Good, we do. Okay, so let's buy this. Let's buy this for 700 more health. Reroll. Move speed, critical chance, base damage, or critical damage. Let's do the... Oh, I can't even afford it. We're broke. Alright, well then, let's see. When under the effects of Prayer of Vengeance, triggering Second Wind will deal plague damage. What was Second Wind? Did we ever figure out what Second Wind is? I don't know what Second Wind is. Okay, we'll do one more run here. So we have 8 runs remaining. You know, we got plenty of time here. We got plenty of time here to move through this. There we go. That's a good legendary right off the get. But so is buff intensity. We'll do the damage. Area, man, good upgrades right there. Love it. All right, critical chance multiplier, yes. Okay, let's skip most of this now. I'm not gonna go for... We're not gonna go for a win, but I am gonna go for... I want to get to that shrine at least again. Oh, did I not? No, we did our points. I want to at least get to the shrine. Projectile duration? Okay, we can actually do that one. Let's do elemental damage. Oh, this is hitting for millions now. Jeez. That's quite a big damage upgrade. That's hitting for that hit for 2 million damage now. Definitely a substantial damage increase from what we were doing before. And now our normal hits are hitting for like 90,000 with our repeater. Yeah, those are huge damage increases from those. Let's not skip this one. Okay, actually, yeah, we can go skip it. We got the elite. Let's go. This is going better, but there's definitely still some room for improvement here to make this fight quicker. But that did go much faster. Okay, Old Bell's damage is increased, passive, whenever you lifesteal gain back. We can do that one, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't even matter. Damage. Area of effect again. Give me all that area. I'm gonna have to see. I don't know what. Ooh, for some reason I could have swore I died there because the screen kind of zoomed in. I thought I died. Yeah. Oh, this is why this guy is so hard to kill. This guy is fire resistant. Like we do half our damage against him. Perfect. Man, what's with all the fire resistant guys? Hopefully this guy doesn't have as much health. Gonna say this guy fire resistant too, but he's not. He just has this guy just has a ton of HP. That's a big boy. Elemental damage. Okay, let's see how we do against him this time. Better, but you know, still a little slow. Oh. Oh my god, did I just stand in his spikes and die? Oh my gosh. We were doing so good there too. Oh man, this game has these one death kills sometimes. I just wasn't. You get so relaxed in this game sometimes that you just think you're not gonna die ever. And I think I got too close to him and I stood in those spike things. Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming. Okay, we did get another level up. Okay, let's see what we can do with this 1 point. I think we can go to spell skill damage. Base damage. So I think we have our skill stuff maxed out. So we probably can't really do much with that anymore. Second wind. Oh, okay, that's the second wind. Should I get second wind? I don't know. I know I just died, but I honestly don't really know if I need it. Let's go with the spell damage. Just for our one little point right there. Because that was me. That was all on me. That was my fault. Okay, mana, skill cost reduction. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go do another run now. Okay, that's a bummer. Okay, so again, we can probably skip a good majority of this. Damage? No, let's do ignite it. Ignite it area duration. Okay, that's okay. For my legendary, though, I want to get either damage or... Well, we'll definitely do cooldown. Damage or area of effect. Damage would be preferred, but... Do I really not have enough gold to buy something?
Has brought me an enlightened instrument.
We haven't gotten a floor skip yet, huh? Well, I mean, either way, 7 runs left. Again, I still think we have plenty of time to do this. Because I was honestly thinking that last run we did, I was kind of thinking, you know, maybe we can make a push toward the ends here, the end here. Ignited area duration. See, I don't want to waste the legendary on that, I don't think. I mean, I guess that's not bad for the bosses. But I still would rather have... Oh, I can't even re-roll this again. Shoot. So broke. See, this is definitely one you need to skip if you want to save time. This is probably a good one. Although this one does give you quite a bit of elites, so it is nice. Whenever you lifesteal, ignited enemies take damage while you are affected by Prayer of Health. Let's do that one again. Increases critical damage. Are we not hitting for 2 million anymore? We're only hitting for 800,000 now. Did I have a shrine last time or something? Cooldown's a good one. Let's do cooldown. Look at this elite is running to me. The one that was on the left hand side. I just see the little red dot moving. It wasn't holding still, he's moving right up towards me. Yeah, I definitely don't think we're gonna get a full clear this time. We haven't skipped 1 floor yet. Which is honestly pretty bad odds. The odds are almost in our favor to skip floors. Man, it's not even really worth re-rolling when I feel that I have no gold anyways. I can't believe we haven't gotten a floor skip here. Okay, so this one has more resistance, evasion. Okay, we'll take that one. That one gives us mana, but no evasion.
I'm grateful for this gift.
Man, just come on, give me something good. We'll do the cooldown. I don't know if this went better or worse than the previous run. I feel like it went a little bit worse. Okay, movement speed. Wow, that's a huge difference. Why is the recycle value so much lower on this one, though? Like, why would this one be higher? This one's 80 gold or 80 shards, and this one's only 50, but this one's clearly better. Double the life, and then on top of that, 12 movement speed. Let's take that one. Okay, so we'll get a little bit of extra time here. Because so many times I just run around, you know, I'm not getting killed by anything as I get killed by things. But then I just, you know, I heal myself up so quick that it barely even matters. But then, yeah, that boss caught me off guard. The cooldown reduction. Oh, man. Man, again, damn. Save up, I guess. But now that I'm saving up, it's not going to show up next time. That's a good critical, but I'm gonna keep the lifesteal. Because anytime I get rid of lifesteal, I always regret it. Even though I do think I have a good amount of lifesteal on my current build, I would just rather not. I'm not even gonna buy anything there. So for people who do this Meteor build, what do you use? What's your other spell that you're using? So, because you can't just use that spell. It's like you have to use something else. What are you using in the meantime while you're kind of waiting for the cooldowns? Like, you know, for the cooldowns to go down. That's why I really like the repeater. It fills that gap of everything super well. I mean, I know there's other builds that are good but what would you use with this particular spell? This Meteor spell? What's a good extra spell to pair with it? Okay, well, we cleared him. That's gonna give us about 5.5 minutes. We'll keep what we have again. No, I'm clicking this one. I am clicking this. Why isn't it letting me keep it? What's happening? Oh my gosh, it's not letting me keep it. Choose the piece of gear you want. Okay, hold on. Like, I can't even get my mouse on the screen. Oh my gosh. We didn't just, like, freeze, did we? Am I gonna have to switch over to this one? It's not letting me pick a piece of gear. What the hell? I don't even know what happened there. Okay. I don't even know if we swapped gears. Did we even switch gears? It's like the buttons changed on me. Okay, let's go find the shrine. Where is it? Over here, okay. Let's go make sure we're doing this. This is the most important thing to make sure we get done this run right now. My cooldown reduction is super good, so I mean, I guess at this point you could kind of just do this, but again, you know, I could wait for it to charge up, and then while it's charging up, to get to 3, I can use my other weapon, and then just spam a bunch of drops. This guy must be fire resistant, he is. You can start to tell now which ones are resistant to your damage. Whichever ones take twice as long to kill. Yeah, this is only the second wave too in this fight. Alright, see, that time it worked. That time it was fine. I don't know what happened there. I'll be honest, I don't know. Something weird happened. Was that it? Yep. Still got 3.5 minutes left. So then I wonder how many... Is this still going to be 21 floors? Because we already fought... It feels that we fought 2 bosses already. Man, I'm going to do 1 reroll. Hope for the best. Life, conviction, cooldown. Alright. format for this one is way different than what we normally been doing. You know, it's not just the seven fours as a boss. Of course. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can find a little bit more. I don't know if we're planning on beating the run this time, but hopefully that's enough. I don't think it was. How much was it? 4,500? Alright, forget it. Damn. Okay, there's a cursed shrine here. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go bolt for it. That gives me about 2 minutes. No, less than 2 minutes. It'll probably give me a minute and a half to do it. Shrine of protection. This is a maybe. Alright, physical resistance or stick with the life. Let's stick with the life. Defensive aura. Oh my gosh, okay. I don't think we're gonna get through this. There's no way we're gonna kill this guy in time. I don't even know if we'll kill him for the 30 seconds. No, we got him. But what's nice about these is once we get these done, you know, then they're done. We don't have to do them again. Oh, but this one won't be done. Never mind. Dang. We also didn't really do any floor skips this run, though. But we still made it relatively far. Did we get this last week? We cannot. That was a decent run. That was a good first attempt, really, for Act 3. I think we definitely have what it takes to get to the end. We just need to a couple more shrines, get some better floor skips, and then I think next run we can try to push it for the finish. We still have a lot of 6 runs left still. We'll get 1 extra point here. So when you apply Ignite, gain a stack of Dawn Light. Dawn Light, gain fire damage for each Dawn Light. Okay. And then I haven't really built towards anything else. I should probably put maybe 2 points into Faith, just because I wonder. So complete Ascension in Hell 1 or higher with at least 4 points in Fury. Complete Ascension in Hell 1 or higher with at least 4 points in Faith. And then so I wonder if I could just, maybe before we beat this, maybe I'll get like 1 point off of Fury or something. I don't know. How do I only have 5 points in Fury? Wouldn't this be considered Fury? Right? I'm not sure how these points work. Discipline, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wouldn't that be 5 points in 5, 6, 7, 8 points? What's considered the discipline? Like, wouldn't this be considered Fury? The Fury? Discipline? Why? Yeah, why is it only 4 points? I don't get that. And then I have 3 points in Faith over here. And then this is kind of like the neutral. I don't know what the purple is. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. It might be worth playing around with, though. To see if I can remove everything. I don't know if you can. Okay, let's go do some level ups and then we'll call it a day. 2 extra points. We'll come put that into... Come down here again. Do straight up into base damage. Okay, so we maxed out that tree. Or that bottom area. Okay. Alright, well there we go. That's it. Another fun run into Act 3. We'll work on maybe clearing it next run. We still have 6 runs left. I think we can do it. We could have maybe have done it those last 2 times, but we need more floor skips. I didn't get any floor skips that last time. And I actually don't know how many floors there are. It seems like if there's 21, I don't know. We'll see. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.